The Monday after Easter, Aaron woke me up early. He'd been crying, which shook me immediately because he's the strongest person I know, the kind of brother who keeps it together even when the world falls apart. That's when he told me our grandfather had passed away the week before. I was stunned. Despite everything, I cried too. He wasn't a good man. He wasn't even a decent parent figure to us. He hated me for being different, for not being the perfect granddaughter he had probably imagined. He disowned me years ago when I came out and never spoke to me again. Still, he was the last living tie to our family. Our mother died trying to hold us together, and our father, Anakin, walked out on us when I was barely old enough to understand what abandonment meant. Even though Grandpa was cold and sometimes cruel, I always carried this naive little hope inside me that one day he'd call, that we could talk, that maybe I'd hear the words, "I'm sorry," or "I was wrong." I don't think I wanted reconciliation. I just wanted closure. Something resembling acknowledgement that I had existed in his life and mattered. Aaron let me cry and didn't rush me. We sat in the kitchen with tea, letting the silence fill the air until I was ready to talk. Then he told me something else. Zoe, our cousin, had reached out to him. She'd been in contact with Anakin, our father, and apparently he wanted to speak with us. My heart dropped like a stone into my stomach. He had left us decades ago, and now, after our grandfather's death, he suddenly wanted to reconnect? According to Zoe, our grandfather left things for both of us, even me, and Anakin wanted to discuss it all. There was some legal stuff involved, but the short version is, our parents never officially divorced. When Anakin disappeared, Mom didn't have the strength to track him down. She focused everything on us, her kids, and on surviving her illness. Her will was ironclad, and Anakin never showed up when she died. I don't even remember him, clearly. I think the last time Aaron and I saw him, I was too young to tie my shoes. I've been told stories of that night, how I begged him not to leave, but I don't know if the memory is real or just something I've absorbed from hearing it so many times. After hearing about him, I checked my phone and saw 2 voicemails. One started with a familiar voice, one I hadn't heard in decades, saying, "Wow, crazy. You sound so grown up." "That's wild, man. It's Pop. I know it's been a while. We have a lot to catch up on. Call me back. Love you, Princess." Princess. The word made me sick. That's what Mom called me. He left a number, an email, and said he'd found me on Facebook. The second voicemail was him again, talking about how beautiful I looked, how much I resembled Mom, and that he was coming to town to see me. He said he flew in just before Easter and would be here until next week. I was furious. Where was this man when Mom got sick, when we were in hospitals, when she passed? Where was he when we were kids trying to navigate adulthood too early, when Aaron had to step in and become the parent we lost? When I had my first heartbreak? When I almost didn't survive my eating disorder? But now he's Pop and I'm Princess. I'm in my 30s. Aaron will be 40 soon. What the hell was he thinking, being so casual after ghosting us our whole lives? Aaron sat quietly listening and asked how I wanted to handle it. I deflected, asked him the same. And then I saw it, the hurt in his eyes. He said, "Well, he called you, not me." That's when I realized this hurt him even more. This wasn't just some guy from our past. This was the man who made Aaron feel like an outsider even now. I told Aaron we had to decide together. He said maybe it would bring us closure, the thing we didn't get with Grandpa. And I knew he was right. I didn't want to regret ignoring the chance, no matter how much I hated the idea. So I texted Anakin and agreed to meet Tuesday. The day came, and I didn't want to get out of bed. I cried in silence, tears soaking into my pillow, my heart aching with every breath. We're already barely surviving, still reeling from the hell Heather, Aaron's manipulative ex, put us through. Neither of us has the emotional bandwidth for Anakin. I asked the online community for advice, knowing I was too fragile to face this alone. But we went anyway. Therapy helped a little. My therapist gave me tools, reminders that I didn't owe this man anything, that I had the right to walk away if I needed to. Zara, ever the warrior, handed us her dog to take along, joking, if she bites him, oh well. That dog sat under our table like a guardian. The place was a casual dog-friendly restaurant bar, which was perfect, just public enough that I wouldn't explode. Anakin showed up like he belonged there. He walked straight to me with a grin, called me princess, and tried to hug me. I stepped back, hand up, and said, "My name is Francesca." He froze for a beat, smiled anyway, then looked at Aaron and asked, "Are you her boyfriend or husband?" My heart stopped. Aaron's face turned pale, then red, then almost broke into tears before he steadied himself and said, "It's me, Aaron." The look on Anakin's face shifted. All that warmth vanished. He clearly hadn't expected Aaron to be there. "I didn't know you were coming," he said. "Because I wasn't invited," Aaron answered. I asked why only I was invited. Anakin mumbled something about wanting to speak to his child first. I asked, "Then why not privately with Aaron, too?" He dodged the question. We sat. He asked generic questions. How was life? What did I do? But didn't ask a single thing about Aaron. I stopped him and asked why. Aaron answered for him. "Because I'm the adopted one. And she's your miracle baby." I froze. "Is that true?" I asked. Anakin said he just wanted to reconnect with his child first. That Aaron was special to Mom, but I was their real child. He said it didn't mean he didn't care, but there's something different about a father-daughter bond. My blood boiled. I held my voice steady and said, "What bond? You weren't there for anything. You don't know me." He tried to laugh and said Aaron was Mom's, and I was his favorite. Like that was a joke. I stood up and said, "Mom loved us both. You were gone. If we aren't equals to you, you can leave." I walked away and sat at the bar. Aaron came after about 30 minutes. We didn't talk about Anakin, just anything else. But sadness was heavy in the air. Later, at my place, he told us Anakin was surprised I got anything in Grandpa's will. Apparently, Grandpa left Anakin only a record collection and an old car. Everything else went to Aaron and me. Mom's ironclad paperwork ensured that. Aaron believes Anakin came for money. I agree. Anakin didn't ask outright, but he backpedaled so much it was obvious. He said Aaron was his buddy, that he was proud of him. Aaron said that made him want to vomit. Now, Aaron is in the kitchen with Zara, cooking. She said, "F that guy, we're eating at home," and made a toast to not having him as a parent. I sat with the dog, read your comments, and tried to breathe. Anakin left me a voicemail, apologizing, begging for a do-over, saying he loves us, and is just bad at showing it. But love without presence is just a word. Zara's dog didn't even go near him. She stayed curled under Aaron's feet the whole time, as if she knew who needed comfort more. And maybe she did. Dogs always do. I'm still shaken, still unraveling, but I'm okay. I've applied to adopt a dog of my own, an older one who needs love. I'm gaining weight back after my relapse, slowly getting healthy again. I have an interview for a better-paying job with great benefits. Heather and ODI are under strict no-contact orders, and the law is finally catching up with her. And Aaron? He's still my hero. Always has been. Zara's right. Family ain't only blood. It's who shows up. It's who stays. And for the first time in years, I think we're going to be okay. Thank you for watching this story. If it moved you, please consider liking, commenting your thoughts, and subscribing to Kindle Stories for more true-life emotional journeys just like this. We've got plenty more to share, and we'd love to have you as part of the family.